Okay. 1/1 a Reaper. Oh, already a pause? Or do we need to Okay, Goof doesn't seem to know the stream is. Okay, there's. Okay, we're both going with the same random order, it looks like, and our 1/1 is Reaper. So it's a pity we won't be able to use those souls. Oh dear, okay. Let's see. Menu door? Yes, okay, we're fine, we're good. Necrodancer, please no mess with our controls. And Goof just going to trapdoor down as Diamond, it looks like, after killing that mini boss. It is a great idea. I agree with it, I love it. And 1/3 Dove. Well, you know, I guess it means that you can find a Shrine of Space and immediately get Miner's Cap. Sure, sounds good. Very efficient percent order of actions on Dove's side for that bomb out. And our first boss is Death Metal with, is that Bolt? Yes, it is Bolt. Double Temple Death Metal, that's fun. Incredible. And it looks like Goof's gonna flawless it and get a Zap Dagger. Fun times. Tuff also going to flawless and grabbing the same. And on, oh my god. Okay, Arya 2/1 with the Miner's Cap. This is frightening. You can't beat buffer? Okay. It's fine, if we lose the potion, there's a second potion on the floor that we can pick up. Oh my god, I hate everything. There's the, okay. Oh boy, nope. Puff not quite able to handle that swarmy 2/1 exit. Meanwhile, Goof down to, well, already down the trapdoor as Melody. Our 2/3 is Clarinetta. Arya Cab is, you have to think about like how the items would work for like all the characters, you know, which is too many things to think about. This is wild. There's just things flying everywhere because of Clarinetta's attacks counting as diagonal, I guess. So there's just beheaded skeletons flying off diagonally. This is very funky. Tuff still on the run back here. Gonna get some health that he missed the first time around. Meanwhile, Goof down to Deep Blues 2. As, is that tempo? That's tempo. With a throwable, but we're just going to kill the pieces. Oh wait, we can't throw because of the boots. Damn it! Boots! Why must you be like this? I find that worse, honestly. Okay, regen, very helpful for that missing health, although currently we are on Chanter for 3/1, it looks like. Are we going to... Oh my goodness, this is... the enemies that had to wait after they attack. Okay. Just going... Oh my goodness. It always makes me so nervous because it's like, what if something gets you while you're frozen? All right, looks like we have Bard 3/2. Well, if Tuff has extremely good, horizontal blue dragons. No, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, taking a hit, but it's fine. We have regen and Eli 3/3. Not fun with all the swarming, but you can deal with it, fine. On Tuff's side, I see that Tuff did not pick up the floaties, so presumably we'll be able to do a fast throw on Deep Blues. Or, yeah, there we go. Okay, and Goof down a trapdoor to take on our Zone 4 or Zone 3 boss as Cadence. It's Fortissimo, and the Zap Dagger makes it kind of trivial anyway. Dash spell out of that chest, nice. Okay, Tuff having to do some bad inputs to drop the beat on that tricky ice field. Our 4-1 is, it looks like, is that cadence? I can't tell, there's too many items on. Oh no, it's monk, okay. Yeah, because of the gold outlines. We don't have luck, so those black bats are not fun, but okay, Dorian on 4-2, just zooping around. Okay, can we get in there? All right, Nocturna 4-3. It's fine. We can deal with the extra swarming from Nocturna pretty easily with the zaps and the dashes. Need for a heavy plate on Tuft's side. Damn, that's some... Or I guess they both must have done the same thing because Goof has it too. But that's a very value heavy plate. Oh, there goes the leprechaun for Tuft, but it's fine. We don't need leprechauns where we're going. Let's see, it was Melody 5-1, it looks like. And Arya 5-2, that's a little bit... Oh, immediately quaffing that potion. If we die on 5-2, I'm going to make noises. Yeah. Okay. Tuft down to our zone 4 boss. And able to throw bomb. Okay, we're fine. Goof made it past the Arya 5-2. We're good. Probably. I mean, I don't want to... Oh no. Oh, I cursed Goof! It was Suzu 5-3, and we got... Like, I think we got stuck in front of a blue dragon. We got frozen in front of a blue dragon. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to... It looks like Tuft already caught all the way back up and is just going to have to not also die to the blue dragon. We don't know if Tuft will be able to not die to the blue dragon. Suzu does funky things. Okay, we didn't die to the blue dragon, so Tuft's on our final boss here, Konga, which should be fairly normal since we're not doing anything funky character-wise, and Tuft is going to take that first loot. That final death. First of all, the run back from Tuft after dying was incredible. Second of all, Suzu is scary. And also, I really liked the format of doing the same random order. It was easier to compare slash keep track, although it was still difficult. Looks like we are randomizing for the next race, which sounds awesome to me. That is fun to watch. It must be also extremely festive if you have particle effects turned up. Oh, all right, there we go. Okay, I already see that we've got a monk start, so that's going to be a thing. Also, some Zone 5 Eli, always a fun time. Oh, here we are. The nice thing about having monk for your 1-1 is that if you do find a shop on your way, but we're probably just going to take this trapdoor, huh? There is a shop. We could get a free item. No, we're just going to take the trapdoor. All right. Let's see. Oh, damn. Just immediately using that bomb to dispatch of the trapdoor fight for Goof. We are finding a lot of bombs, so that's entirely reasonable. And Goof going to stop and check the blood shop, which is pretty good. There's a shovel upgrade, but also a berserk spell, which Tuff missed. And we're down to our Zone 1 boss fight on Melody. It's death metal, which is fine, I guess. We're using that bomb to speed things up. But Tuff found a lot fewer bombs than Goof did, just did a lot less looking around in Zone 1. So it's going to be a little more expensive, relatively speaking, for him. And just going to get that plate armor to help keep us safe, as we are 2-1 Aria, with Tuff slightly ahead at this point, having done less farming in Zone 1. Not a huge fan of this exit room, but okay, we're gonna handle it. No luck, just okay, it's fine. We get a new potion every time we come back to Aria, which is very handy. If you make a mistake in your first Aria, you're fine. As long as you can survive to the next floor. And 2-2 Tranter. We've got a mini boss Tranter here, very fun. Can use that to tank some hits on our way to the exit, although it's a bit slow after you attack. And Reaper 2-3. Oof. Goof also losing his potion on the Aria Zone 2 level. But again, as long as we can survive until the stairs, we should be okay. All right, and our Zone 2 boss, King Konga, which is very funny because it's barred with an axe. So we can just mash. Let's see, free check essentially, since we're going super fast. It's a transmute spell, nothing special, but if we do see becoming, that'll be a fun time. Goof, meanwhile, is on the ads zone, which is the most OP and terrifying zone of all. And Tuff is down to 3-2 with Mary. And I could swear we had a shovel upgrade, but maybe I was... Thank you, Koopy. 2-2 with Tranter. I'm not going to refresh the Khadgar, because last time that I refreshed Khadgar, it put both of the racers on ads, so Ops Axe, damn. 2-3 Reaper, thank you. I appreciate the updates, Koopy. Let's see, we'd have no way to get into that even if it is the food shop. Yeah, 2-4 Bard, I would not have expected to take a lot of time. This 3-2, however, is such a pain. There's so much ice everywhere, and you're just like, God, the lamb is going to die. All right, we're finally out of 3-2. Tuff is on to 3-3 with Clarinetta. And it sounds like Goof is really catching up, and here we are, back from the war. We're both on the same floor, 3-3 Clary, and we're getting Shrine of Space. And this is a free space bomb for Tuff. Goof is going to skip it, perhaps remembering the pain and terror of Miner's Cap Aria before. But Tuff is going to have that, and we're going to be in Zone 4 with Miner's Cap, which is going to be a time. Axe is allowed in Ensemble. Unless you're just joshing, in which case I have been joshed. It is me. Yeah, it's just straight up okay. I guess, I'm not sure if it's like a balance thing, because like half the characters are weapon locked anyway, so you're not using the axe the whole time. Or if it's like, would it be too complicated to enforce bans in Ensemble? I don't know. But either way, I don't think it's been too bad. But, you know, it's just decided. Ooh, Suzu in Zone 4. That's a fun time. It's like staff zone 4, but also just scarier because you're doing it all the time instead of just with warlocks. Bit of a snarl here for Tuff, but we're gonna get out of there. We're fine. Goof taking the lead and onto a Fortissimo. Okay, good to hear that my wild speculation was near the money. And Monocle did its job of finding the blast helm, but because we're not playing Cadence, we don't care. We're keeping the Monocle. And we are down to 5-1 Arya, who could get peace, but it looks like we're staying on the war. Okay, we just gotta get out of here safely, and then it's just Eli, and hopefully we don't get too much nonsense with the every beat enemies. Alright. Tuff, a floor behind it looks like still. Oh no, and gets bopped by that Electro Mage, so gonna be, have to be some legendary catch-up if we're to make it back from that. Meanwhile, Goof finding heavy plate and a shield spell that we don't even need. Who cares about all that nonsense? Of course, Eli not exactly looking healthy. He's down to 1 cursed heart. There are angry fellows everywhere, and okay. Yeah. Double death, we are fully resetting the seed. But you know, this time around we have the benefit of a little foresight. We see the boss order and we see where the items are. If the racers remember where stuff was, then they can potentially be some real fast run backs. Tuff does have a slight lead because he died first. Not too much of one because Goof's death followed soon after, but... And Goof is going to check the shop. Just gonna get a shovel out of it though, nothing fancy. Well, I mean, in this case, to be fair, it was random, so. But, you know, it does speak to the difficulty of the character, or, you know, how quickly it can all go to hell, that people do actually deliberately put him early. Same floor, and Goof doesn't have the health to just buy those blood items this time, so we're gonna have to kill, although, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a blood drum in your pocket. Ah, Goof? What? Goof going back to the lobby? Let me check the... The race room does not contain information. I'm not sure. Okay, so, okay, looks like Tuff is getting back going. I'm not sure what happened on Goof's side. Oh, okay, all right. The Goof food? Pro strap. Of course, with the... Oh. I think that Berserk was meant to be for the bat, but the bat moved out of the way. Those bats are tricky little guys. Okay, this time around, Tuff does find the obsidian rapier, or not rapier, axe, excuse me. The no longer illegal obsidian axe. Soul's making quick work of that exit room. Genuinely, I don't know if we're going to like do a read whatever after Goof gets back, but you know, in the meantime, we can see if this seed can be got through without the Zone 5 Arya / Eli murdering our players. And hey, this time around that Mary floor was much faster for Tuff. Diamond Axe kind of makes my eyes cross. The attack range is weird. I have to say, having a tempo on a normal non-boss floor seems slightly trickier than having him on a boss floor, because it's like there is genuinely more of a chance of like a bad layout or something where it's hard to get to an enemy or an item in time. Ouch. That barrel not being worth it at all. Zapdagger? Obsidian Cat? No, we're sticking with the Obzax. Alright. This was oops. Slightly terrifying. Is there really a way to... Okay, I guess Berserk is a relatively safe way to play that. So zooping onto the stairs is one of the parts about that character that is nice. You just immediately disappear from the level. Okay, Tuff doesn't need no monocle to find the blast helm. And we are going to take peace, which is a nice decision. Nice and safe. Not to say that it's totally safe or anything. I would never say such a thing. Okay, Tuff making it past his previous flag plant. And onto the level that murdered Goof last time. Because Zone 5 Eli is a meme. We could get an armor upgrade legally without any murder, and we do. Sticking with shield and earth. Okay, and we're on to our 5-3 Dove, which racers have been seen doing on purpose instead of by randomizer. For the understandable reason that you can just scoot all the way to the exit. And it's, look, is that, I can't see who that is under all the gear. I think it might be Cadence. And we're just gonna earth that man. And our 15-minute one racer was not there because he was getting food, is going to Tuff. get that all, okay, yeah. Here we go. I'm sorry if you can hear the squeaking noises. My desk is ancient and creaky. Okay, we've got a new random order coming. And it looks like Tuff is setting the seed this time, so to speak. I'm doing a sneaky peek at this character order here, and I see 5-2 Mary, which seems like something, all right. 4-1 Bolt also promises to be a fun time. And if we don't have foot clothes for Suzu by 3-3, that could be some interesting zooms. Squinting at these other ones, let's see. Aria is on 2-3 and 4-4. Interesting. I don't think I've seen any folks deliberately run Aria on a boss floor yet, so that'll be something to see. Hopefully it's not something annoying like, I don't know, Deep Blues or something. Two, three, fine, I guess. What's your reasoning for running Aria 2-3 on purpose? At any rate, I don't think that, well, I mean, I guess maybe if you wanted to do some sort of item pool manipulation with the chest, but there are easier characters to do that with, aren't there? For, you know, folks with weapon locks and whatever for the boss floors. At any rate, we've got our double shop bro seed. Score run time? Question mark. All right, we're off. Clarinetta 1-1. I'm told that Clarinetta can be quite fast if you have damage ups, but of course we are just starting out, so this is going to be a bit of a slowpoke kind of place. And checking the blood shop, it's not good. But sure, we've got some holy water in the pocket for later, I suppose. Looks like Tuff actually just took the chicken and ran with it, didn't grab that holy water. And we've got Dove for the 1-2. Free shop is nice. Gonna go for the heart, but let's see. Goof actually going for the frost charm while Tuff goes for the heart. I wonder, you know, similar reasoning with, you know, Monk or Dorian or whatnot. Maybe the crystal shovel on Dove could be a reason to run her on particular early floors. But it's probably too much benefit out of running her in later floors. And our 1-3 is Melody. Nice and tidy. Shouldn't be too much of a fuss. It is a red dragon, but we have enough room to work with and not quite enough multiplier for leprechauns, so we're just gonna hightail it out of there. Tough the first one down to our zone 1 boss, which is a King Konga on Reaper, it looks like. And we do not get souls on boss ads on Reaper. So it's essentially like just some normal dude, just with an edgy outfit. And we're gonna check black, I assume, since we threw away our dagger. All right, we've got a titanium spear, not very exciting. It is a damage up though. Not that it matters on Chaunters, since we are weapon locked, at least until we possess somebody. As we have just done. Oh, surprise horizontal red dragon. Okay, fortunately we can eject out of there and ooh. Okay, this is a little bit... Okay, well, the red dragon is taking care of the tanky enemies for us, so that's nice. And then we can just be a dragon and hop to the stairs. Goof tangled up a little bit in those golems who didn't get helpfully lasered, but able to get out of there just like a couple of feet behind. There's a map in the Tutu shop, which Tub is going to kill for alongside that strength shovel. I'm going to keep the titanium long though, or titanium sphere though, since it's more damage. We're at the 3 damage threshold here. And looks like we're just going to take that trapdoor. No, we're going to check that chest first. Okay, and Goof taking the lead slightly since he went down the trapdoor faster, and should be able to quickly dispatch of this Darbat if it will cooperate. Neither erasers having luck again, so oof, and we're not going to get it either. That 2-3 cost Goof a lot of time. Tuff was able to take the lead back and head on down into zone 3, which is an immediate swarm, but I guess Tempo likes that kind of thing. I think somebody mentioned, ooh, don't like being frozen there. But it's fine, we've got infinite damage. And there goes our leprechaun also, so neither of our racers is going to be able to get luck on this run. Gonna stop by the arena to grab a ring of regen, very handy. Goof, of course, not having to deal with a horizontal blue dragon because Goof took peace. That could be a little tricky with Tempo sometimes, but in this particular case, that's also going to be a time save in multiple ways because we're not going to bother fighting the arena when we have peace. Top down 2, 3, 3. Goof, I think, was that a fire shrine or something? Getting a heal spell out of it. Whiffing a bomb, but we're going to be out of here soon. The 3-2 was not too cruel to poor old Eli here. And Tuff's down to our zone 3 boss, Deep Blues, on... Is that Cadence? I can't see under all the gear. I think it's Cadence. Looks pretty normal at any rate. Going to be able to dispatch of all the pieces pretty easily with the Obslong, and we are bolting into zone 4 and getting hit by all of the bats because we don't have luck. Fortunately, that telemonkey did not take us anywhere unsafe, but it was also not a great time save either. And fortunately, we are out of the zone 4 bolt safely. Swapping to sunglasses for even more damage, which is always a nice thing to have on Obsidian, since it means you're not as screwed if you drop a multiplier or get hit. Goof does have goo boots in the form of those floaties, which is a nice bit of safety, especially for bolt. And if you're going to mash on Bard, similarly. It's funky that Bard doesn't count as a story character. He is part of the story, if you think about it. At any rate, Tough finishing up for Decimal 4 on Aria, so my fears about the Aria boss floor were unfounded in this case. And we're down to our Diamond 5-1. Diamond being able to hop through those mousetraps like it's nothing, but we don't want the gold spear, thank you. Another horizontal blue dragon, huh? But fortunately we've got so much damage, it doesn't matter. Literally 3 damage on full multiplier. Alright, and it looks like Goof is also going to be able to make it out of the Aria boss fight without any problems. And we're just down to zone 5 for both racers. Tough fighting his way through that exit room on Mary. These electro balls are scaring me. It's fine, we're fine. Alright. Down to Melody 5-3, which, if nothing else, is straightforward, comparatively speaking. We've got plenty of hearts and plenty of bombs, so we can even speed up that final mini-boss fight. Tough down to the Zone 5 boss, and able to catch up to Coral Rift pretty easily with Dorian's Frog Socks. So, looks like final race going to Tough. The boss fights are an interesting challenge. I don't know how winnable Deep Blues is. That just seems like a pain in the ass, genuinely. Alright, GG's. The real winner in that race was Goof's food. I hope it was delicious. And I'm deeply sorry for cursing Goof in the second race.